Oh, goodness gracious. Down goes the fusion dragon. How? How did we lose? We are superior in every way, but still we were defeated. And they fall into the well of the lighthouse, never to be seen again. We did it! We won! We beat them, but have we really won? No. All our efforts were for naught. What are you talking about? We did everything we could. Sure, we couldn't save the Venus Lighthouse, but we beat them. They're gone. You saw them fall down into the pit. So we don't have to worry about any more beacons being lit. But Felix is gone. He's taken Sheba. Are they, though? What's with you guys? Isaac, what are you looking at? Felix! Did you finish them? No one knew their power better than I did. If you destroyed them, then I am no match for you now, Isaac. I must go. Come, Sheba. Wait, Felix! Why do you run from us? They fell into the lighthouse. It's all over. Poor fools. If you think it's over, you are sadly mistaken. If you plan to light the other beacons, you will still need the elemental stars. We have them. Only one of them. We still have the Mars star, my guy. They're gone, Felix. You don't have to light the beacons anymore. Yes, I do. If I don't light the beacons, what will happen? No use talking about it. Just wait and see. Or you could tell us. If you won't release Sheba, we'll have to take her back. But the plot has other ideas about that. As suddenly the entire flipping lighthouse decides to crack in half. The lighthouse. Isaac, they're too far away. We can't reach Felix. That's not all. There's light coming from down below. Well, that happened, for sure. No! Sheba! Hold on, Sheba. Take my hand. I can't. You must try. If you don't, you'll fall. Look down. The foundations of the lighthouse are crumbling. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if this is just a suitably dramatic event happening, or if this is because, you know, this is the Earth Elemental Lighthouse, so if lighting it had caused some kind of... Gracious. Some kind of Earth-related cataclysm nonsense. Earthquakes and such. I'm slipping. I can't hold on any longer. No! Don't let go! You can't! You'll... Goodbye, Felix, and thank you. Well, that's not good. Sheba! No, I won't let you die. And Felix jumps off the lighthouse. Huh? Sheba fell after that last tremor. Felix didn't dive into the sea after her, did he? Into the sea? I can't believe he did that from so high up. We're nowhere near the sea. You idiot, Felix! I can't believe he said he'd light the other beacons. We would have had to fight him if this hadn't happened. But he sacrificed himself to save Sheba. He's not like Sadaros. I'm at a loss, Isaac. We have to decide what to do next. What to do? What can we do? What about Jenna and the others at Itajima? Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jenna. Isaac, listen up. We've got to find Jenna. Yeah, right, sure thing. Look at that. Isaac has finally come back to his senses. Shouldn't we go find Jenna and the others right away? I mean, yeah, probably, yeah. Gotta get the heck out of here. Anyway, about time you started agreeing with me. Isaac, you'll have to tell Jenna about Felix. I know it will be hard, but you'll be there to comfort her. What's the matter, Garrett? I was just thinking, how the heck are we supposed to get down? That's actually a good question. Good point. This is going to make leaving very difficult. Uh-oh. What the heck? It's back to normal. That was odd. What's going on around here? I don't think we'll ever know. At least now, we can go search for Jenna and the others. Yeah. Alright, let's go, Isaac. It's time to find Jenna. Sure thing, pal. And so, but despite a long and tiring search, Jenna was nowhere to be found. How did the search for Sheba turn out? We were unable to find any sign of her. The seas are too rough to search, and there's no sign of her on land. Tolby is responsible for Sheba's fate. No apology can reflect the sorrow I feel at your loss, Faran. All we can do for Sheba now is hope. But tell me, what of Jenna and the others? The same. We've searched all over, but they're nowhere to be found. The ground tore apart from the shock of the lighthouse, and the ship. Apparently, everything at Itajima, including the ship, was swept away. So, Itajima itself was washed out to sea? That's how it looks. Incredible. Then the cave, too, has been flooded? Yep. But we think Jenna and the others are still alive. They may have been washed out to sea with Itajima. We have decided to continue searching for Jenna. Haven't we, Isaac? That's right. Do not worry about Sheba. I just hope you're able to find Jenna. We will find Sheba without fail. Sheba has been in dangerous situations before and lived. But this time, I believe it was nothing short of a miracle. Who knew the sea would rise up to the lighthouse just as she fell? Can you really call that a miracle? Do you think it was just good luck? Let's call it mere coincidence for now. Nothing is coincidental when it comes to this child. So, you believe Sheba survived? That's what they just said, Ivan. Yes, I'm sure of it. Just because Sheba was an adept? An adept? What is that? Well, it's someone with abilities like theirs. Isaac, you and your friends are truly amazing. You were able to enter the ancient ruins and get to Venus Lighthouse. But Sheba was different. She couldn't enter the ruins. That's just because Sheba's abilities are different from theirs. No matter how many times I explain that to Ferran, he doesn't get it. Garrett, don't be rude. Unfortunately, we don't have time to talk. We've got to go. That's right. I didn't mean to keep you. That didn't come out right. We mean that while we're talking, Jenna and the others are lost at sea. I understand your desire to leave as soon as possible. The seas have been very rough since the beacon was lit. Be careful. You too. Farewell. Take care, and farewell. Thank you very much. I hope your search for Sheba yields success. Oh, of course it will, eventually. Lalivero. And with that, we're back in control, and we're fully healed. But our Jinn have not yet been reset. Please wait for me outside Ferran's house, where I wish to speak with you. Okay, sure. So we head outside. Where are you going, Isaac? Iodem asked us to wait. Did you forget? No. I know we need to leave, but we should hear what Iodem has to say. We can delay our departure a little longer. Let's wait. Okay, sure. Thank you for waiting for me. As you have no doubt guessed, I need to speak with you about Lemuria. Oh, right, that place. Yes, the island of the Ancients far out to sea. When you could not find Jenna, you returned to Venus Lighthouse. Yeah, the base of the lighthouse was flooded, so we couldn't get out. And that's when you gazed out to sea, as you promised Baby you would. Yes, and we saw an area wrapped in mist. I remembered how Baby said Lemuria was always covered in mist. I am not sure, but I am beginning to think that may be Lemuria. If it is, then Baby's life could be saved? Yes. Then I guess we have no choice but to go. Good. Then it's settled. I'll make arrangements for you to leave at once. But we have to find Jenna first. That is the other reason I wanted to see you. To give you this. Iodem takes out the black orb. Oh, isn't that... You will need it to sail Baby's ship. I thought the ship we saw at Itajima was Baby's. His ship is here in Lalivero. Say what? So the ship at the peninsula was Sadaros' ship. Perhaps, but we have no way of finding that out now. Yes, they're gone. But now we can sail the ship of the Ancients. It certainly will aid us in our search for Jenna. Baby told me the ship of the Ancients is an incredible vessel. It will make your search for Jenna far easier. We appreciate it. But I want you to find Lemuria as soon as possible. Sure thing. We promised Baby we would find Lemuria. We will not fail him. Isaac got the black orb. The ship is docked at the edge of town. You will know it when you see it. All right. Farewell, and bring back news of Lemuria. All right, sure thing. Let's get moving. Right on, Isaac. We finally get to see the ocean. To sea we go. It is time to depart. All right, let's go. So, at the edge of town, huh? I was told to let you in if you showed up. The door is open. Alright. In here we go, and... Whoa, that's a big place. This is way bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. Is this just some wonky perspective, or is there some real crazy magic at work here? Well, let's use the black orb. Isaac uses the black orb. And some crazy noise happens, and the ship under the water starts flashing and bubbling, and then slowly rises up out of the water. And with a final crash, the ship is up. Looks like it's time to finally leave Gondwan. It's so strange. We've been traveling for so long, and yet it feels like we've only just begun. Now that I think about it, so many things have happened. Yeah, this has been a crazy journey. But our journey will be over as soon as we find Jenna, right? Probably not. What did you say? Our next journey? What journey is that? You didn't forget, did you, Garrett? Our promise to baby. Oh, Lemuria. I wonder what kind of place Lemuria is. We have to find Jenna before going to Lemuria, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, that's important. At any rate, this will be our first time on the ocean. So this is the ocean Kraden wanted me to see. The seas are very rough. You think we will be okay? We'll probably be fine. This is a Lemurian ship. We'll be fine. Well, shall we then? Yep, let's go. To sea. Jenna is waiting for us. And with that, the party hops on board. And the main theme of Golden Sun plays again, as the ship slowly starts to set sail and head out. Well, maybe not quite slowly set sail, but it does head out. And with that, that's it, folks. That's Golden Sun. And we get this lovely little montage of the credits, overlaid with the various different backgrounds for battle scenes in the game. This game was... well, as I've said numerous times, I do like this game. I liked this game when I was younger and it first came out, and I still like this game now. Although, the difference is that now I am far less blind to the game's obvious problems and flaws. And I can realize, looking back, that one of the main reasons that this game did so well and was so stunning when it was released was because it was released on a handheld. Had this game been released in this exact state on a home console, such as, say, the Super Nintendo or even the Nintendo 64, it probably wouldn't have done as well as it did. Maybe not even anywhere near as well as it did. If it had gotten time to be fully polished, and didn't need to be unfortunately split up into Golden Sun and Golden Sun The Lost Age, and could have remained as one much larger, more complete game as it was originally intended to, well, that would have been another matter altogether. And that is something that I really wanted to see ever since I found out that was originally the case. And when I found out that the game was originally slated for a console release before being rather quickly and messily shuffled over to a handheld release on the Game Boy Advance, I was understandably a bit disappointed and sad, but I'm still quite happy and satisfied with the end result being what it is. The thing that gets me the most, now that I'm older and can actually appreciate it all, is just how messy and strung together the story of the game seems to be. There are just an overwhelming number of glaring issues and inconsistencies and things that are just out and out completely wrong within the game's story and information and lore, if you will. But, again, I have a feeling that at least some of that is not due exclusively to the writing, but possibly to the translation and localization efforts. So, at the end of the day, Golden Sun is still a very nice game, and for the time, especially on a handheld system, it is a remarkable gem. And given that it was released in 2 separate parts, there's this feature. You cannot resume your adventure with this data. Carefully choose a place to save your data. And so, we'll save our clear data in the 3rd slot. Your game was saved. And now, here we are, in a final scene after the credits. What do we have here? It looks like Kraden and Jenna. Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh, you're no help in times like this. He's an old man. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? You are so cranky today, Jenna. Well, I suppose you must be worried about Felix. Isaac and his friends must have been nearby too. They probably were. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Well, what do we have here? There is something I wish to show you. Walk this way. Well, how unexpected. But as they move over here, we see Felix, Sheba, Felix, Sheba. They're alive. They're alive. What is this? Alex, what happened? And that is where things fade out. To be continued. Golden Sun is officially over. Story will be continued, eventually, in Golden Sun: The Lost Age. But that's for another time, in another series, after I've had time to decompress and come down from dealing with this series. Because while this one was fun, the sheer length of the game and trying to do everything as smoothly as possible with a minimal amount of blind stumbling around was a real chore. And I didn't quite succeed at the no stumbling around aspect of things, but, well, that was mostly due to my own stubbornness and not doing enough actual research into things so that I could seamlessly solve the puzzles and know where to go. And from my memory, The Lost Age ramps up the difficulty of the puzzles quite a bit. They're still not exceptionally difficult by real RPG standards, but compared to this game, they're quite a bit harder. And so, back on the main menu, if we check by pressing start, we can see that we now have another option. The battle option. So if we load our clear data, we're here in the lobby. Welcome to Battle Arena, where people craving battle meet. Test your skills in linked battles and monster battles. Speak to the girl at the counter if you want to fight. Well then. Up to 3 allies can fight in the linked trials. There are 4 in your party, so the rightmost ally will have to pass. I could enter, but I'd just get hurt if I did. That'd be stupid. Well, this place looks pretty interesting. Yes, this is a post-game place where you can go to test your skills in battle against some special challenges. In the linked finals, you can't delay after your opponent selects a move. If you don't choose your command within 15 seconds, you automatically defend. So, this is where you can play linked battles and play with other friends. I can't wait to see how many monster battles you win. I'll be counting your victories. So, you can use, back when this was on the actual Game Boy, you could use link tables and battle against your friends here. But, we're not going to worry about that. Instead, what happens if we load our clear data? Except, we can't. So what does that mean? Well, unfortunately there's really nothing we can do there. However, there is one last thing we can do here. It's a bit tricky to pull off with the whole, with the way that the controls are set up here on Visual Boy Advance, but to do it, you basically need to hold left on the D-pad and the R shoulder button, and then press the start button. So let's see. Hold down left on the D-pad and R, and then if we press start, well, first we'll need to, let's see here. What happens if we do a quick reset? So here we are, once more at the main menu. So, we hold R and press left on the press right on the D-pad, and then hit start. Well, did I get that wrong again? Let's see here. Left on the D-pad, not right. I'll get this right one of these days. So, at the main menu, all we have to do is hold R and left on the D-pad, and then press start. And here in the main menu, there we go, and we now have a new option, Send. And we can select our clear data, and we can either use a link cable, or we can generate a password. Let's see. The gold password will send along our level, the gem we've collected, our character stats, our items, and our coins, or rather, our money. The silver password will send along our level, our gen, our character stats, but not our items or coins. And the bronze password will only send along our level and our gen, not our character stats, items, or coins. Now, if we look at the password, we see that the bronze password is fairly short and simple. The silver password is much more extensive, but still not terribly bad. The gold password, however, is a full 5 pages and another line on the 6th page. This is the granddaddy of passwords, and putting it in is a real chore and a beast. But the amount of information that you get for doing so can be quite useful. So, we'll worry about that whenever it's finally time to play The Lost Age. But that's something that will happen in the future. And a very far-flung future it will be. So, eventually we'll get around to that. But when that will be, I couldn't say. Hopefully, it'll be just as much fun as this one was, though. So, until then, well, until then, I'll see you around, everybody.